can be my guiding light.
Hey guys, today I filmed this eye makeup look. I don't exactly know what I'm gonna call it, but it's a glittery brown smoky eye, emphasis on the smoked out waterline. But I really hope that you enjoy it, and if you are interested in how to achieve this look, just keep watching. Alright, Gangsta fam, we're back for another video. Today I already have my full foundation and everything on in my brows. I filmed my full face foundation routine. It'll probably be up before this video is, so make sure to keep a lookout for that, because who would want to miss that, right? Watching me put layers of foundation on my face. What I'm going to be using today is predominantly the Shade and Light palette, and also the new Stila Magnificent Metals. I talked about them in my previous video, my Sephora haul, and I'm going to be showing you how to use them. Still loving this palette so far. I've used it twice, I think. Take a look at how huge that mirror is as well. Like, it's so dope. Anyways, so I'm going to be using this palette. I'm just going to jump right into everything, and then I attempt to explain everything as best as I can, but hopefully watching me will make it easier, so when you try it at home, or if you're going to try it out, it'll work for you. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab, my brushes are probably super dirty. I have a whole cup full of brushes here. I'm going to grab a fluffy brush for like the MAC 224 brushes, and then I have a random. I'm gonna go in with the lightest shade. How am I gonna do this, guys? This one here, and that color is called what? Latinus. I dip my brush in there, and I'm gonna be adding that to the crease, the outer edge here. It's gonna place my brush just like that, and then I'm gonna be adding that to define the crease. So I'm going to be doing it in windshield wipe motions. That's what a lot of YouTubers like to say. And I'm also going to be doing it in circular motions. And we kind of attempt to mimic, I guess, the motion that I'm doing, if I'm not explaining it well. I'm going to do it layer by layer until I like the desired outcome. Just take your time with it. Blend out each layer. At this stage too, every stage that I do, I literally will take an empty brush, like a fluffy brush, and I like to blend out the edges. Just ensures that everything is super blended out. So I'm now going to be taking probably the most prettiest color in the palette. This one here, it's like a ruddy brown. Now that color is, I hope it has a really funny name, a really nice name, Lucius. Wow. So I'm going to take that on the same brush, and we're just going to deepen what we just did. You're going to add that on top. So I think for this video, what I'm going to do, because this technique is pretty similar to the last video I did, I'm going to try explaining how I smoke at the lash line. I get a lot of questions, people asking me about how I do that. Oh, I made a little boo-boo. So if it looks a little bit crazy, don't worry. By the end, everything will surely come together. A super fluffy brush, like I said, and just blend everything. Just getting my other eye caught up. It also helps if you keep your mirror so you're pointing your eyelids down. That way you can really see your whole eye. And again, just using a brush with no product and just to blend it out. So I'm not gonna do, I don't think I'm gonna do it super dark. I might deepen it up a little bit. So I'm going to take the color next to Lucius. It's called Solar. No, sorry. Solas. Solus. I don't know why I'm saying everything so weird, but it's just a dark brown. I'm going to deepen it up. So it's going to be at the outer third and in the crease. I'm going to leave more of the darkness for the lower lash line. Whenever you're doing your makeup, blending is, no joke, going to be your best friend. It's probably the most important thing to anything to do with makeup is blending. So people always ask me, like, how do you do that? Like, how does it look like that? It's honestly, it's blending. That's where most of your time is going to be spent doing. So you can see that I haven't really placed any product on the lid. That's going to be left for the star of the show, which is the Stila Lab Magnificent Metals. So pretty. So gorgeous. I'm going to actually first highlight my brow bone. I don't really do this all the time. I don't know why, but I'm just going to take like a flat shader brush, and I'm going to use the color, the last color in the Yay! So now for the best part. So now that we have all of the shadow placed on the upper, or sorry, all the shadow placed how we like it, we're going to go in with the Stila product. I'm going to be using the color Smoldering Satin. So as I said, it has a brush and applicator. I'm just going to sweep it across both eyelids in the area that has no product. It's basically covering the whole surface, I think. I'm going to do, I'm going to place it mainly, I want to say in the middle of the lid. And then when you have leftover product, that's when you're going to spread it a little bit closer to the corners, like your inner eye. You're not going to do too much in the outer corner. You want it predominantly, like I said, in the middle of your lid. Can you see how gorgeous that is so far? Glitter. I'm going to take the brush and just kind of blend it out so it doesn't just look like I slapped it on my eyeball. Perfect. So we have pretty much our eyeballs, eyelids done. What I'm going to start with is my eyeliner. I think this is probably a really important step, is to start, or is your eyeliner, because that's what's really going to give it the smoky effect. I'll show you why. So I'm going to use, today I'm using the Marc Jacobs eyeliner. It's in black here. It's the gel eyeliner. So I'm going to be placing that in the lower waterline, and I'm also going to almost do it in a messy manner just so that it does deposit product on the lower lash line. So that's what's going to help add the darkness and what's going to really help smudge out everything. So you can just watch it. I actually love this product so much. It works amazing because I have contacts. It doesn't go on my contacts, but it also applies super duper black. So you can see how it's really under the lash line. I just took a brush. So this is a really small shader brush, I want to call it. It's by e.l.f. And what I did, there's no product on it, is I just took it and I smudged out the eyeliner that was already there. So I'll just show you the technique. So I basically blended everything. So I'm just blending the black more into the lash line just so that it's really blended out, and that's what creates that really smoky look. So I'm gonna keep doing that with no product yet. So it doesn't have to be perfect at this stage. The next thing I'm going to do is take a little bit of a bigger shader brush, but for this bigger one, you're gonna take the same color that we use in the crease, and this one is called Lucius, and you're gonna blend this even further. That's gonna just diffuse the color that we have right now and add more smokiness to it. So you're gonna place it just under, like so. I am pretty messy when I do this. I like it to be super smoky. See how smoky and low that gets? Obviously adjust it to your eye, whatever works best for your eye shape. You wanna do it what you're comfortable with. So I'm gonna do it with the other eye. So I'm happy with how low it is right now. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a black eyeshadow, and I'm gonna smudge this one. I'm gonna use the small brush again. I'm gonna smudge it closer to the lash line. So we're gonna see how it's a little bit of a gradient, so it goes from dark to, lighter. We're gonna bring the darkness back to closer to the lash line, and that's what we're gonna do with black. So I smudged the whole way around from the outer to the inner. I took the color Diamond Dust and I just put it in the inner corner. So it's gonna add it's gonna look like a diamond in the inner corner. So if you're into that type of thing. Okay, so if you're happy with how everything is looking at this point, that's when you can go in with your mascara. I'm going to use the CoverGirl Supersizer. It's my favorite mascara. It's, so your bottom mascara for the smoky eye, the smudged smoky eye, is a really important step as well. I don't know if I'm going to be able to explain it. So basically, when you apply the lower mascara, I like to touch it as close to the lower lash line as possible, because it's going to add kind of like bits of the darkness to the lower lash line. So hopefully you can see. You really want to. Wow, so my camera just played me so hard right now. The memory card was full, and then my camera died. So I'm so sorry. I know I've apologized for the lighting a lot in this video, but it's getting close to the expiration of the day. The sun is setting soon. So I think the last thing I was talking about was how important it is to apply your mascara on the lower lash line. So I'll just kind of reiterate it. Basically, I really push the mascara into the bottom lash line so that the most product is concentrated at the base of the lash line. So reposition myself. So when I say this is pretty much the... Oh, my camera's dying again. My camera loves me enough to not die on me, but this is pretty much the end makeup look. Hopefully you can see it in this poor lighting. I added my lip color. I put on ColourPop Trop. It's funny because I've had this color for about a year and it definitely has changed color because I remember it being so much lighter. I really hope you enjoyed, and hopefully you made it through all the way to the end of the video. I really hope that it was informative. I hope that you enjoyed watching, and you'll be back for the next one. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Wow. Come on. No, my camera's dying. And I'm orange. What's going on? Okay, well. Do you think you'd judge me if I was at the gym like this? Because, girl, I need to go work out, but it took me 2 hours to put this face on. I don't know.